Hello and welcome to Highguard, the newest shooter on the scene who has not been causing all the rave. This game dropped about a week ago, and ever since all I've heard is negativity talking about it, how it's rushed and unfinished, or this or that, and it don't know what it wants to be. But what if I told you don't know what you want the game to be? What if the reason the game is so bad is because you've been playing it wrong this whole time? I made a video about it before, talking about some of the negative reviews people have made on it, and some of the positives and negatives to the game, and what they could change to make it better. And in the most recent patch notes that they just dropped for the next update coming out, they actually acknowledged some of the points I made, meaning that I am technically the gospel of this game and understand exactly what it needs. So that's why I am here today. Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Shaq, welcome back to another video, and today, I'm going to teach you how to high guard. Highguard is a new loot and shoot quick gun based defense. In it, you play as one of 8 characters that people are claiming have been ripped off from Apex just because the UI is similar and you have the same tactical power, passive, and ultimate set. But let me tell you, these characters are no mere ripoffs. Each come with their own unique set and abilities. Behold the God of Thunder! You can choose from the bear man, the black woman, the black man, the snowman, the stereotypical emo character that every hero-based shooter needs for diversity, Mother Nature herself, Useful Jet from Valorant, or literally Ken from Street Fighter. I can tell you their real names, but I don't remember them, and I know you're not going to either. Once you pick a character, pick a base that you want to defend with your team, reinforce it, and after a minute, go out and start looting. The looting phase gives you time to ride on top of your stallion, your bear, your panther, etc, etc. In it, you can look around for some shields, some helmets, some crystals, some amulets that will give you special effects, or some upgraded variants of your weapons. My advice in the looting phase is to stock up on as many crystals as you can. These crystals can be sold at vendors in order to upgrade your items, get you new shields and stuff, and you're going to need a lot of shields. The first level shield you can buy is 4 crystals, the second level is 6, and then the third level is a whopping 20 per shield. So make sure you stock up on your crystals for when those roll around. During the looting phase you won't normally find a lot of enemies, so be sure to go out and loot first and buy your stuff second. Once the looting phase is over, the shield breaker is going to spawn. The shield breaker is a magic sword that you stab into the weak points of the enemy's base. Once you do, a massive magic badass battering ram is going to spawn, and it's up to you and your team to recreate the sieging of Troy. Each base has 100 HP. Each time that you're able to break the shield with the ram, it takes 30 HP away. Once inside, there are 3 bombs. A and B both have 35 health respectively, meaning that if you're able to break both of those, you can win the game in one raid. If you can't though, don't worry, you can come back and break the other one later. But if you want to aim for one quick sweep, you want to aim for the big bomb in the back. If you can blow that one up, it will end the game instantly, however it takes 80 seconds compared to the other bombs where it only takes half the time. Meaning that you don't want to run in willy-nilly, risk everything on the back bomb unless you are confident you can win the fight. If the enemy team managed to use the shield breaker on your base, that's fine too. All you need to do is get about 8 or 9 kills, cleanse their souls, and you can stop the raid from happening. That's the main premise of the game, and if you're playing it right, it should look something like this. Reinforce, loot, shield breaker, raid, repeat. As I mentioned earlier, the more raids that go on, the more loot is going to spawn, specifically airdrops. After the first raid is over, there will be an airdrop that drops for every looting phase passed. Normally, it's filled with a bunch of shields, a couple of raid tools, and a couple guns. Specifically guns like the Big Rig, which can really change your game around when it does 40 damage per body shot and 60 per headshot. Now to teach you a little bit about the combat in the game. The main times you're going to be fighting is when you're trying to plant a bomb or you're trying to take the shield breaker. Like I said before, the biggest problem you'll face during combat is the enemy's shield supply. The only way to lose a shield permanently is by dying, otherwise they'll just regen over time. But if you do die, you lose the shield you were holding permanently. Don't worry too much, because like I said, you can stack about 20 of them on you, but if you forget to buy a shield, it's pretty awkward when you have gray and the other guy is purple. Currently, my recommendations for you for weapons would be the shotguns. Like any game that has shotguns in them, they are wildly unbalanced. Of course, I'm talking about the Paladin, the thing that when you get gold, there's pretty much no way to beat. The little shotgun label that they planted on this thing is fucking asinine, because I can hit someone across my base and still do half their fucking health without them even knowing where I came from. Other than that, you got 3 assault rifles. One with really heavy damage, one with a fast fire rate, and one shooting in burst. As well as the SMG, the sniper, the classic revolver, and the raid tools. Raid tools are a specific item that can only be equipped in the 3rd slot. You can choose between the rocket launcher, the zipline gun, and the hammer for this. Each one can be upgraded to do specific things, such as the ziplines becoming unbreakable or going invisible, the rocket launcher dealing more damage or having a lock-on, and the hammer stealing somebody's ultimate and doing it better. Speaking of, I'll tell you a little bit about the characters. Redman has the ability to pounce and tear through walls, and his ultimate is a huge roar that breaks anything around him. Condor has Lion Scan from Rainbow Six Siege, and her ultimate ability is boring and I hate it. Atticus has the Shock Spear, possibly the most annoying thing in the entire fucking game. Not because it's really good, but because it's really inconvenient. The ultimate allows him to fly in the air and smite you like Zeus. Kai has the ability to create an ice wall. This ice wall will soak up a little bit of damage, but he can also push it forward to gain some ground. For his ultimate, he becomes a frost giant. He can slam to do damage to those around him and create a giant shield of ice to deflect enemy damage. Mara has the ability to grant soul armor to her and her teammates. Just a little bit of extra shield you can use to absorb extra damage during fights. Her ultimate spawns an immortal coil. The immortal coil is basically a respawn point with 3 charges. Una will summon the Cousins of the Lorax to throw some fireballs at the enemy. For her ultimate, she summons Big Mama Nature, who will also help defend enemies nearby. Scarlet's ability allows her to go invisible so enemies can't see her unless they're in a closed radius. She also has the ability to turn a wall into sand, basically making it a portal you can walk through. For her ultimate, it's literally Jets from Valorant, but it's a lot more fun to use. And for Slade, he has the ability to throw out fire, and throw out fire. He is literally Ken. I don't have a joke. This is Ken from Street Fighter. When it comes to the mounts, you can choose between the horse, the panther, the bear, the elder griffin, or the wolf they're adding in the next patch. Each one has a couple of skins you can use too, so you have plenty to choose from when it comes to diversity. There's also currently a free war chest you can get, which kinda looks like a battle pass. There's 44 rewards right now, and all you gotta do is play the game in order to get them unlocked, so you might as well play it. Some quick tips and advice. Make sure you play the objectives. I don't know if it's just because it's early right now, but a lot of the times when I'm playing, my team doesn't come to help me on objectives. I'm forced to fight alone in a 1v3 and I end up losing. Get down here! I'm the only one fighting on point! When there's about 30 seconds left, start heading towards the shield breaker, no matter where you are. You want to be there so you can get the early lead for the push. The game is a lot easier to play in an offensive manner than a defensive manner. You'll also find a couple of treasure troves around the map. Normally they have a bunch of random chests and crystals inside. You can use a rocket launcher to break through them, or if you want to, you can phase through the wall with Scarlet. Not a lot of people have figured out how they work yet, but with Mara's ult you can respawn on it up to 3 times, but you can purge the enemy team's ult, that way they can't use it anymore. You can also rip out dome splitters that have been placed. Really, please rip them out. They don't disappear after a while, they just stay there until they're ripped out. The best advice is bring your own crew with you. So many of the games that I've played so far have been lost because my team doesn't understand the concept of playing the objective, so if you bring people along who do know how to do that, you're going to have a much easier time.
Wall, place back. Thank you.
Get his ass.
I ran out of mouse space. I would have killed him.
Nice. Oh, good pull. But with that being said, you're ready. You now know about the gameplay loop, the guns, the fighting, the characters, the shields, the shield breakers, the rating. All of it is covered here. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below if you want to see more Highguard videos. So far, I've been enjoying the game, and I was actually thinking about making videos on specific characters, so if you want to see those, let me know. But for now, I'll see y'all in the next video.